Dear students, today we are going to study the classification of viruses which was given by Casgens and King in the year 1975. He classified viruses on the basis of nucleic acid, the site of assembly, the presence of envelope, and on the basis of symmetry. On the basis of genetic material, he had classified the viruses into two broad categories, the RNA viruses and the DNA viruses. First of all, we'll take RNA viruses. The RNA viruses are of two kinds. Those viruses which contain single-stranded viruses and those which contain double-stranded viruses. Among the single-stranded viruses, RNA viruses, we have helical, icosahedral, and envelope type of viruses. The helical single-stranded viruses, they are of two kinds, rigid rods and flexus rods, both found in plants. The rigid rods are tobacco mosaic virus, the tobacco rattle virus, barley stripe mosaic virus, and in the flexus rod we have clover yellow mosaic virus and potato X and Y viruses. The clover yellow mosaic virus is also called as CYMV. The single-stranded viruses which have icosahedral symmetries, they are spherical plant viruses, which includes cucumber mosaic virus, the CMV, the CCMV, which is cow pea chlorotic mosaic virus, and TYMV, the turnip yellow mosaic virus. The bacteriophage viruses are R17, FR, F2, MS2, and QB. Icosahedral also have picorna virus as animal viruses, which includes the poliovirus, rhinovirus, the foot and mouth disease virus, which causes FMD disease in cattle, the ecovirus, and the rodent cardioviruses. Now we have envelope viruses also in the category of single-stranded RNA viruses. This includes spherical viruses, which is toga virus causing yellow fever, and the spherical viruses which are coronaviruses, Rna virus, and oncovirus. Coronavirus is these days very dreadful, and we have filamentous type of enveloped viruses which are paramyxovirus causing measles, and we have rabies virus which has bullet shaped envelope called as rhabdovirus. The double-stranded RNA virus are classified into two, the having segmented genome and having envelope around them. Those having envelope are bacteriophage lambda 6 the example, and the segmented genome has been divided into animal and plants. The animal one includes reovirus, which causes the blue tongue virus of sheep, and polyhedrosis virus, which causes polyhedrosis in silkworms. In plants, the double-stranded RNA virus, they cause wound tumor virus, the rice dwarf virus, and the maize dwarf viruses. So these are some of the RNA viruses which were included by the classification, which is included in the classification of Casgens and King. Now the double-stranded now the DNA viruses. These are of two kinds again. The single-stranded DNA virus. This is an unorthodox one having only a single stranded DNA. They are having two kinds of symmetry, helical and icosahedral. The bacteriophages FD, F1 and M13, they are included in helical symmetry, having helical symmetry and having a genetic material which contains single stranded DNA. Those having icosahedral symmetry includes bacteriophage X174, the S13, the coliphage, uh, and parvoviruses, which affects both animals and insects. Now come to the double-stranded DNA virus. These includes nuclear assembly viruses, which includes polyoma virus, the SV40 human wart virus, adenovirus, which causes respiratory diseases in birds and mammals, herpes virus, which causes cold sores, shingles, Burkitt's lymphoma, and cervical sarcoma of uterus. Those having cytoplasmic assembly, they are pox virus, variola, causing smallpox, and the icosahedral symmetry viruses, which are also called as tailed viruses, includes coliphages P2, P4, T3, T4, T5, and T7. It also includes S. typhimurium, the P22, and B. subtilis phage, which is Cy29 blue-green algal virus. The bacteriophage PM2 is also included in the double-stranded DNA virus. So this was the broad classification which was given by Kosjan and King. Probably this must have helped you in developing some understanding of classification of viruses, and this is all in this lecture. Thank you very much.